SOS. ByuN. Percival. Solar. GuMiho. 2021 GSL Season 3. Africa TV 3 Cup Studio Live. 2021 GSL Season 3.
Hey guys, welcome back to the GSL Code A. Artosis alongside Special. Of course, Tasteless still trapped in quarantine. Don't worry, he's fine.
He'll be fine.
Well, as fine as Tasteless truly can be, right? But no, he's doing fine. He's trapped for now. He's negative on coronavirus and all that. And don't worry, we're safe.
Yeah, we're safe.
Yeah. So we've had some good matches tonight so far. I really enjoyed the SOS series. That was pretty insane because he like really brought his own style. He brought his own builds, and his late game PvZ looked honestly better than anyone else's right now, in my opinion. At least for like Supreme end game. So really enjoyed that. Then ByuN versus Percival, you know, the mirror of the two most aggressive high-end Terrans that we have here.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Do you think ByuN can make a splash this season? Because a few seasons ago, I was like, damn, man, this guy can easy top 4. And, you know, he had that really tough reverse sweep. Was it against Dark when he really his wrist started?
3-2, I remember.
Yeah, he was like wrecking him, and then he just fell apart, and it was like, oh.
Yeah, okay, I think he can do well. Now, what I find his problem is that either I feel like his game go either super on his way or they go terrible.
Mm-hmm.
I never see like a middle of the road, you know? Like,
yeah, very true.
So I think it just depends how the game kind of starts in his situation. But I think he's a good player. I mean, he won Asus ROG after coming out from the military.
Yeah.
I think he beat Zero, if I don't recall correctly.
Didn't he beat like Maru on the way too or something? He went through some heavy players.
I think he beat Maru, you're right.
I think that was the finals, if I'm remembering
right. I don't remember 100%,
Yeah.
but you might be into something right there. So it's not like he cannot do it. I mean, he obviously can, but the GSL is so competitive, you know, and it's for ByuN is in this patch and this style of game, it's a little more complicated because his style is so aggressive, and aggressive style normally falls down in preparation tournaments, in my opinion.
No, I would definitely agree with you on that. It's a good assessment. Also, like as the meta gets older, aggressive plays lose a little bit of their value as well because people just get very good against everything. That's kind of why we need like consistent patches, kind of.
Yeah.
You know, and it's been a little over a year since our last patch, if I'm remembering correctly. So
it's coming, man.
I keep hearing that.
Just wait.
Yeah. Well, I have nothing else to do, so I will. Yeah. I mean, it's coronavirus season, right? Like that's what I do is I sit around my house and wait for patches. Yeah. So. Anyways, those matches were good. We have GuMiho returning next, going up against Solar. What do you think about this one? Is GuMiho in good enough shape to take down Solar yet?
Okay, I seen him play some online cups. He wins. He plays well. He's a good player, and he has his own style, so he can definitely catch players off guard. Now, I feel like Solar is one of those more smart players that he kind of knows how to prepare for players that play a little weird. So I don't know. It's actually I have quite a funny story about this. So you know, I play against Armani, right? And GuMiho play against Solar. But me and GuMiho, we are teammates.
Yeah.
But I had no one to play with, so I played with Solar. And he played with Armani.
Yeah.
So I won my match. So maybe maybe Solar will win his match, and you know, the best practice won.
But what style is GuMiho using right now? Do you know? Like if he's still favoring mech?
He likes mech. He likes mech, but he also likes bio.
So your practice for Solar might not have helped as much, right? Because you weren't really pulling out mech.
We talk also. We gave advices to each other, you know. So I think I gave him some good advices, and I also play a little bit of mech when we play.
Yeah, no, I know that you're quite good at mech. I actually thought you might bring some out.
I was going in 200 at the field, but my bunker didn't finish.
What can you do, man?
But obviously, I'm saying this, but I have no idea what GuMiho is going to play, you know? I have no idea.
Yeah, I think it's hard to say.
Look at the round of 16, man.
Dude, yeah. Well, Solar, like, you remember he had like he's actually like Mr. Round of 16 basically. Like he did something like some record of round of 16s in GSL in a row.
Oh, really?
Like, him and Parting have like these huge streaks that they went on. Like
it's so crazy to me because I think he's like a top 4 player caliber, you know?
yes,
He's that good.
Yeah.
But
Well, he's actually it's like an enigma kind of like. Solar, I think, is one of the smartest Zergs in the entire world. Like, he actually invented many of the styles that Zergs use. Like, a lot of the old Stormhost styles he invented. Lingbane Hydra he invented. Like, he was the first guy using Lurker against Terran. He invented almost everything. And the thing is, remember SSL, he actually had some super deep runs there multiple times.
Yeah,
he was
he
top
won
4.
one.
Yeah. But I don't know. He doesn't deliver enough in GSL for his actual level.
Yeah, I agree. Like when you put this guy in an online tournament or in like other tournament in general, he used those very well. But for some reason, GSL top 16 is his cap so far. I don't think he ever
It's
made.
weird.
Did he made run of 8 ever? I don't think so.
No, he has. He has. But
okay.
yeah, no. Well, not in the very recent past, but. Yeah, it's kind of a weird thing about him. And here he is against GuMiho. Like, I think Solar's favored here, but I love GuMiho. I love me some GuMiho, man. This guy, the savior of mech. Let's see what he can do on Lightshade.
GSL Season 3, Kore. Kaizi Gaming, Solar. Storm Gaming, GuMiho.
Okay. You saw me move my head right here, right?
Oh, the gas first.
We have this gas first. This is what we're talking about. Little strange, you know. This is outside of the meta in the day. Now in this map, since the rush distance is not high, four car run by is pretty strong. However, look at Solar opening pool first with gas. He's taking no gambles against proxy Raxes, you know.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Like, first off, what is GuMiho doing? He's just trying to get the quick factory.
Yeah, the fastest cars possible in the game, you know. This is the worst economy you can do, but it's the fastest Hellions you can ever make. In Solar is playing like basically one of the safest builds you can do. It's really strong against proxy racks. It's really strong against like, you know, for example, I like to do like the 2 Reapers, 2 Racks Reaper. It's really good against that.
Yeah.
And
how does it pair against this build specifically?
Well, okay, so he's going Marine and no CC. This is actually even faster Hellions than possible. You know, this is even before CC. So against this.
So maybe it's not a Hellion opener.
No, this has to be Hellion.
Has to be?
It has to be Hellion.
100%?
Yeah, 100%.
200%?
1,000,000%.
Ooh.
I'm willing to bet what's inside my wallet right now, Artosis.
Well, I mean, you're a Terran pro gamer, so I'm not gonna.
There's nothing
There's
inside.
nothing in there. There's lint in there. And paper clips.
Yeah, it has to be Hellions. It's just the fastest Hellions in the human planet, and now this is really bad for GuMiho because the 4 links are going across the map, and he has nothing to. You know, the CC is gonna be delayed.
Well, I mean, the Lings, yeah.
I mean,
He has a Hellion on the way.
Yeah.
For that reactor.
And actually, you should have bet against me because it's gonna be like a Marine drop, I'm pretty sure.
All right.
Okay, so the 3 links are coming up, and his Solar should be so happy when he sees like, oh my god, I'm delaying the CC. I get a full scout. You know, he saw the Hellion.
Did you see the starport? I don't think
No,
he did.
he doesn't see it, but as long I think he can split the links and get away with it, maybe. Okay, 2 more links show up, but I don't think he can fight this.
Yeah, he's really roasting these right now. Speed's gonna finish relatively soon.
Yeah, he's gonna do a tank drop, man. He's gonna do a tank drop.
Tank drop now.
Are we playing TBT now?
Dude, what is this? What are we looking at from GuMiho? The thing is, he's definitely an innovator.
I mean, he's supply block because the command center didn't finish, but he's definitely doing a tank drop.
I can't wait till he makes a Cyclone.
Never mind.
Oh no, it's a Banshee now? Dude, all right.
No, he changed his plan.
All right, someone turned Special's microphone off. He has no idea what's going on.
He changed his plan, man.
Do you even play this race?
He changed his plan, man. And I'm gonna explain you why he changed his plan. Because he made the starport way too far. So the swap is way too far. So it doesn't make any sense. he was gonna make a tank. I guarantee you. If we ask him after this game,
Yeah.
are you gonna make a tank? He's gonna say for sure.
Okay. But
It's-
what would he do with the tank drop?
Okay, so there's this very old build that
Yeah.
you start with a tank drop,
Mm-hmm.
and then you do three medevacs, tanks, marines drop. And he used to do it in the past a lot, so maybe that's what he was gonna do.
Okay. Okay. But the way it looks right now to me, it almost feels like he's gonna go into mech. What do you think?
He likes Banshee to mech.
Mm-hmm.
Now Banshee can go into ByuN, as we know, it's like kind of
Yeah.
standard.
Yeah.
However, this is a two-base
His
Banshee.
barracks is across the map right now.
Okay, that's pretty funny actually.
And like, I mean, as far as I know, he's not going to land it to get stim over here.
No, dude, it's
Look at this. He's just hunting overlords
It's
with
an
this thing.
overlords.
Dude,
Overlords. Overlords set.
GuMiho is playing such a funny game right now. I love this.
Okay, that's right. He's still making a lot of Hellions, by the way. These Marines are just they're on a mission, man. Their mission is to find overlords.
Well, if they caught another one, I'm sure Solar would be shaking his head. He's like, what the hell are 4 or 5 Marines doing over here?
Oh, the Banshee shots before the sport finish is pretty good.
Yeah,
He's
gonna get a
like
few drones here.
Maybe 3. Okay. He shot well, would have been 3, but he got 2.
Yeah.
And also Solar going over the speed. Oh, he didn't start a sport there. No, brother. So greedy, these Zerg players, man. I'm telling you. 3
He just doesn't want those spores?
Yeah.
God, 7 drones already. And he better watch out because those Marines are still looking for overlords.
8 worked. Oh my god, this is looking very great for GuMiho. Okay, so I talked with Solar, and I told him, you know, he said, how do I beat mech if they go stuff like the what GuMiho is doing? I said, you just go, you drop your queens like you used to do.
Dude, that is such an old build.
Yeah, because this.
You're like, remember that tournament you used to do well in? Yeah, use the meta from back then.
Yeah, well, this is what GuMiho still plays. Like, this army is really weak against what he's doing. Now, however, he lost a lot of workers early on, so
Yeah.
it's a little more weird.
Well, I mean, he drops out the queens. The overseer coming up.
Yeah. Like, he has a bunch of Hellions.
I don't think this is gonna do anything to GuMiho. I think he's
Yeah,
fine.
it might be.
He has 11 Hellions, 5 Marines, 3 Banshees.
Yeah.
No, this isn't gonna do anything to him.
It might, but the thing is, the roaches are still beefy, you know? Like,
Yeah, but with this many Hellions,
they're Hellions, man. They don't really kill roaches. But oh, okay. Now with the Kutsala position, then yeah, you're right, man. You start to look really bad for Solar, actually.
yeah, he's getting some transfusions off. But honestly, like you're coming up this ramp right now. Oh my god, that was like a 1 volley on the Ravager.
Now, GuMiho is panicking a lot, you know, making bunkers, and Solar is running behind it, so it's not the end of the world. This is you can still macro behind it, especially if he kills supply depots. Oh, the buy actually hit the Banshees.
Yeah,
Oh,
kind of a nice hit there.
yeah, that was a very nice hit.
Oh, I love that he threw down a tumor up here as well.
Oh, that's very
That's
nice.
really good.
Spire behind it, I love the Spire. It's such a smart move. Now the Hellions, they could do a lot of damage. I don't know about
Turns
this.
him into Hellbats.
Is this the play? I don't think this was the play. I think you
Well-
could have just run by 2 cars.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you're certainly not going to catch drones with the Hellbats.
Yeah, this was not the movement.
Mm.
And the worst thing is he's not gonna get to see the he's not gonna get to see the Spire, and he's still making tanks, and he's just putting creep tumors.
Mhm.
The
I like the tumors. I like
Yeah.
this idea.
the reason you go BC, again, if you're gonna go mech,
Mhm.
stuff like this is really annoying.
Mm.
You can see like it's pretty strong. It's hard to the.
Dude, where is that command center going? That command center was. Do you see this command center that's out in the middle?
Maybe it's like the barracks searching.
It's
for-
looking for overlords to kill.
Oh, poor GuMiho, he's falling a little bit apart, and I don't know. He has nothing for the mutants, man.
Mhm.
As last time I checked, the tanks don't shoot up, neither the Banshees.
No, that's true. But he still has those 5 Marines.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Those do shoot up.
Yeah, look at this. 8 mutas on the way right now, and he doesn't have the intel on that. Now, Hellion's going to go across the map. Maybe he can get lucky, see him popping out, and get something up. He does have his eBay about to finish.
Yeah, he will hit that. You think he will start a turret? I think he should. I don't think he will.
If he
but-
doesn't make any turrets,
He's kind of dead.
this is going to be a huge amount of damage.
Yeah, and even then, he's just gonna make Mural in vain, you know? Actually, he's gonna transition into roaches, so I think he knows as long as he kills stuff, he kind of just in a good position. Even if he uses the tanks, because they're gonna be off position. Even if he doesn't kill workers, he can just finish the game with a bunch of roaches.
Yeah.
That's his plan.
And he has a turret finishing up before these get here, so that's good at least. Going to kill off this 1 tank immediately.
going for the
Yeah,
tank.
jumping on top of these 4 or 5 Marines. They finally are going to fall.
Yeah, making much rush behind us. This is why the meta with mech is with DC. Is like there's so much stuff. It's hard, easy to die to.
Totally.
This is one of the things. So he's making cyclones now, but cyclones don't pair well against a bunch of rushes and Ravager. So this economy.
Yeah, he just GG's.
Yeah.
I'm not too surprised about that. That was a little bit rough. It's funny though, because it felt like at the beginning he was doing well. Like he deflected the lings, he killed an overlord. He was like the queen drop thing didn't honestly do very much. I guess it kept the harassment, the pressure back a little bit, but that's clearly not what it's intended for.
No, it normally actually can kill you. Now, however, since the early game he went pull first, right? So his economies are already worse. And then he took like what 8 drones dead to 1 Banshee, so his economy was really bad. But what get him back is that Terran who was never able to take his third base because there was like a creep and an attack. And you kind of need the third base if you play in mech to be able to afford everything.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, that was not good. But next map is what? Oxide, if I see right?
Yep, Oxide is next, and it's a Towel Terran, man. Let's see if he can take game number 2.
Oh, the Towel
He
Terran.
he grew a lot, man. He looks older than when he left.
Well, we all
He
look
is
low.
older than when he left.
We all look older.
No, I know. It's just funny watching this happen. All right, guys. This is map number 2. Everyone's getting older.
GSL
Let's
Season
go.
3. Korea. Kaiji Gaming, Solar. Storm Gaming, GuMiho.
You know, I want to see more GuMiho mech.
This might not be the map. This is
Yeah.
probably the best bio map, but still possible. Just is I don't see it. I don't want to break your heart, but I don't see it
My heart's already a little bit broken.
from the last game. Actually, he's going late gas, so he's gonna open Marine with a faster CC than normal.
Okay.
His gas is very late. You see? It might be a 17 gas, or it might be a gasless expand, which is completely.
We never see that.
It's completely okay. It's a 17 gas, 18 gas in this case. This is a super late gas. Now the reason you do this is because you can still get your command center a little faster, and since you're not going Reaper, it doesn't really matter. But your factory is really late, you know. So he might. What I could predict from this, maybe one of those 3 racks builds that are floating around.
Yeah.
I personally don't like it too much, but it can work.
It's the one where you like start pressuring like with Marines out on the map early, right?
Yeah.
Actually, I really liked the one that. Who did it? Was it Dream did? Where he like pressured really heavily, then followed it up with the tanks on the high ground right over and the medevacs and just like
Cure, I think.
killed him. Was it Kier that did? You know what? I think you're right.
Cure
I think
is
it
the
was
first
Kier.
one to make this build, so
Okay.
probably. And then Percival and Dream and then people got into the hype of it. I never got into the hype of it, but it works. It can work.
Well, it seems to me like a build that it can't be the base of your TVZ,
no.
but it can be like a good build to mix in and kind of catch people off guard. Because when those Marines start like just kind of walking around, he makes a factory.
Yeah, it's not that build. I mean, it doesn't mean it's that build, but something else. So I actually no idea. He's making a second Marine in a reactor.
The one thing we know is that you don't have any of GuMiho's builds.
No, I don't know.
That's
It's just different, but like just because the gas was late, it doesn't mean it's gonna be that build. It's just a possibility, you know.
No, of course,
That's what I was trying to say. And actually, Solar is gonna make like 8 roaches and just walk across the map. This is something that Dark likes to do, which is quite. It can be quite strong
do you,
because the Hellions are a little later
Yeah.
than normal, so you can really scout that well.
you think he's just not going to see it till it gets up there, maybe?
Well, it depends on the pattern. It's just a little lucky. But he has 2 overs in good positions to see the Hellions move out. And actually, he's just making 1 Hellion and 2 Marines. Man, GuMiho plays his own thing, man, I swear.
He really does.
I don't know what's going on here, man. But because
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, look, he put the starport right next to it. Okay, he's going to float it over now with the 1 Hellion.
you think he's gonna search with the barracks to kill overlords again?
No, I don't think so.
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly.
That would be crazy. Okay, the Hellion is coming down. Like, he definitely has some eyes on it.
Okay, I see what he's doing. He's doing like a 6-7 Marine drop with a bunch of Hellions. But I don't know how deep Perce against this. It's actually Hellbats behind it. I don't know how it pairs against this. This is a very particular scenario that I'm not really experienced into it. I guess it could pair well for Solar. I mean, for GuMiho if he stays at home and gets like the high ground with the Hellbats, you know? But the thing is, this is not super all in by Solar. Yeah, sure, it's committed. Oh, this is not good.
Ooh, yeah, catches those right there with the Marines.
Oh,
I feel like he should boost down and pick those up before they all die. Oh, no.
Oh, man, this is looking really wrong.
Yeah, only 2 left over. The SCV is going to be pulled down. Oh, my God, the bunker nowhere near ready. This is not a good comeback for GuMiho right now.
It's not good, man.
Sending... No, there's a couple of queens on the ramp
he didn't
and
close
everything.
it, man. The Banshee is really ages late. Coming.
It's getting worse and worse.
It is, man. This is a beautiful preparation. Yeah, the Helion. Okay, that's nice.
Hey, okay. Well, he's starting to roast some drones, and he made Hellbats, which fought for a moment there. He's killed a lot of drones, but his SCV is falling. Still a lot of units left over here as well. A Banshee will pop out, so he will eventually hold. Let's see how many drones he actually ends up killing.
We have 15 number. Now it needs 2 shots to kill their workers, so it's taking more time to kill their workers. 22.
22 drones killed.
It's not bad, but
equal on the workers. The Banshee, ooh, yeah, just dodges that bile at the last second there. Takes down a Roach, trying to keep his SCVs alive as much as possible. Another Roach falls.
Okay. I'm not sure. He's gonna close and save all the SCVs. However, I feel the situation is really good for Zerg anyway.
Yeah, it feels a bit better, right? Like, there's not that many tools for GuMiho right now.
Yeah, basically, like he has no cloaking, he has no production, he's not making things, he has no counter protection. 2 links is still being annoying, or 3 in this case. They're not gonna do anything, but you know, they're just annoying. Yeah, I don't know, like, it's not looking too great. I would be okay if he had a 3rd command center, but he doesn't, so the Zerg, look at the drone count, it's just exploding.
Yeah, and GuMiho can't really do too much against that. He is still making Banshees, he's making Hellions again, so maybe he can go across and put some pressure on. Maybe he gets lucky with the Banshee like in the previous game, but look at those worker counts.
Yeah.
Solar up 21 workers.
Also making some safety roaches just in case. Because he knows he's not Hellbats. I don't know. There's CC on the way. And he's gonna play Bio, I guess. And it looks like Solar is just playing really safe now. Over the speed.
Yeah. Well, the production it's like not just low production for GuMiho, but low command center count. So it's just like nothing is really fitting together for him.
Hellbat drop, boy. When's the last time you see these boys this fast?
Hellbats in a medevac going across the map.
2015.
Okay, well that's the last time MVP played a tournament. Blue Flame Hellbat drop. He just suicided in and kill all the SCVs.
Look, Solar is doing the same thing. He's dropping queens with the roaches, which is the right play against this because the production is so late that even if he doesn't kill him, he just annoys him so much. It seems like lately queens just walk across the map and do damage. PvC against Terran too, apparently. Okay, the Banshee comes here. Has cloaking, no? He canceled cloaking, I guess.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah, he was making it, he canceled the cloaking. 1 tank is out.
Okay, so he'll end up holding.
Yeah, he's gonna hold, but look at
how much damage will actually get done?
Well, I don't think he can. Yeah, he drops.
Yeah, he's still gonna do it.
Well, he just made annoying.
Yeah, I would prefer to have him just go around and creep the map a little bit.
Oh, like that's a nice one. Look, he's scouting with the Overseer. He's making sure. Okay, it's Bio. Now you might be looking at the game, but look at the upgrades. He's ahead in upgrades, but what the real story tells is the orbital. Their orbital just literally finished right now, and the upgrades are so not that important when your production is really low. So even though the upgrades are great for GuMiho, it's still Solar is gonna be able to catch. Oh, look at that!
That was awesome.
Yeah,
that was a great usage of the splash.
I love that. I love that. Solar's gonna catch it, the upgrades, and his army is gonna be huge because the economy is just bigger.
Yeah, up at 68 workers right now. He's looking pretty darn strong. Roach speed gonna be finishing up. Creep spread pushing forward. Re-creeping this area as well.
I like that. Waiting a scan. Basically, you force you know, you want to take your base, you're gonna scan.
Yeah.
Nice. Just give me some TLO vibes, you know.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, trying to help a drop. Roach is in position. The creep spread is nothing impressive, but that's normally just because the opening and the way he has less queens just in general because he skips on queens.
Well, he's also flying around with most of them anyways.
When's the last time you saw a queen drop hit a medevac drop?
Yeah, SSL.
My God, I don't think I ever even see this. One in GSL, man.
Well, I know that you're very proud because you told him to do that. So.
I mean, it's strong against what GuMiho likes to do.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's going well, and I'm feeling kind of bad for GuMiho here. Like, he's in a terrible spot, and also, like, the thing is, his TVZ, if you kind of remember back, he's like a mostly mech player who mixes in bio occasionally to keep it fresh.
Right.
Whereas most Terrans are mostly bio players that mix in mech to keep it fresh.
Yeah.
So for him to play behind with the bio, I'm like, oh no, this is the worst case for him, really.
Yeah. So this deck is gonna be really hard to stop. He doesn't even care about the 1-1. The tanks are in siege, trying to go to the high ground, which is the right place.
Oh, he is just going to kill everything. Yeah. This is game over. He's up 80 supply right now. Just over twice the army supply. A few siege tanks. Not going to do anything.
Nice drop, though.
Yeah. Counter drop is nice. Doesn't matter, though. It's just way too much over to space.
Yeah, man. He's getting kind of destroyed, man.
He is. He is, unfortunately. You can kind of see the look on his face. Like, this is not going as planned. It's too bad. Like, I like the new, fresh ideas that he's bringing out. He's trying to play a slightly alternate style.
But not working, sadly.
No, it's not. Well, sometimes it takes people a little bit to get back into shape, right? He hasn't been out of the military that long.
No, especially, and also because he's playing basically one of the strongest Zergs in the planet, you know? It's not like he's playing...
Yeah. No, this is not some pushover match. Yeah. Code A nowadays, this is the deadliest Code A has been since 2011.
Code A is so hard right now. It's like you play a match against round of 16 Code caliber player.
Basically, yeah.
A best of 5.
Almost everyone in Code A is round of 16 caliber for Code S, yeah.
Basically. So it's like, it's really not that simple.
All right, 2000 Atmospheres next. My favorite BC map. Can we see it from GuMiho?
He's not the vibe to play like that, but this, if there's a map to do this, actually it wouldn't be romanticized, but this is the second best one.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised actually looking at these videos. I see Oblivion there. What's going on here?
All right, let's go into match number 3.
GSL Season 3, Code A. Kaizi Gaming, Solar. Storm Gaming, GuMiho.
So you mentioned about the vetoes with Oblivion being map 5.
Yeah, I think that's the best map in the planet map. So he must have something prepared there. Now that's the last map.
He vetoed Blackburn, is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now this gets me triggered so much. European Zergs telling me that Blackburn is a Terran map, and every time I see it on GSL, Terran loses.
Yeah.
And I talk to all the Zergs in Korea, and they say, "No, this is a Zerg map."
Yeah.
Then I talk to Scarlet, one of my best friends. Yeah, it's the best Zerg map. So apparently it's only a Terran map in Europe.
Yeah. It's definitely been a divide, the European Zergs versus the Korean Zergs.
Yeah.
And Scarlet you would classify more as a Korean Zerg, I would say.
I mean, I'm a little sure that I think the Korean Zergs are a little better against Terran than the Europeans. But okay, what is this? He's not making an orbit? What?
Interesting.
You see what I'm seeing? It's like a... This is kind of, I guess,
CC
similar.
orbital? I like it.
Yeah, it's just a higher economy. Similar to the build before he did. Like the gas late.
Dude, this is the freshness we need.
Yeah, it's just more economical.
Yeah.
So actually, it might be the same build. So let's see. I can tell if he makes 3 Marines. I wasn't paying attention that well entirely. If he makes 3 Marines, it's basically the same opening as he did in the last map. Yeah, it looks like that. It looks like that. Okay. So I guess it's just like his little fresh. Like, okay, I get a command center faster, so I have more economy, and I have 3 Marines to cut Overlord easier as well. Now the backside, the bad thing is my factory is later, and it's harder to scout all ins. Like for example, the last game.
Yeah, yeah. The Roaches definitely did some work.
Like he was basically scouting with Marines.
Didn't go too well for him. Dropping from like 6 to 2.
Yeah, actually, since maybe he really believes in his build, he might do it again. Like he didn't get to show the build, you know, because he used died to the Roaches.
Yeah. That makes sense though when you think about it, right? Like his whole game plan was changed. We actually have no idea what his real plan was. When you get railroaded like that, you just have to do anything you can.
It looked like it was gonna be a Hellbat attack with Marines and a medevac.
Yeah, yeah, it did.
But like more economical, like so it's not as committed. But it's a different build, third command center build. So it's just the same opening with a different follow-up. So third CC. So obviously everything is faster just because his CC's first command center was faster. Just the tech is lower, basically. So it's a little more greedy, I guess. Is that good way to put it?
Sure. And no Roach Horn, so
No.
we're going to be safe here for GuMiho this time.
Everything standard for Solar. Like he's playing cream and butter Cirque build.
Cream and butter?
Cream and butter. Wait, cream and butter? Bread and butter.
Oh,
Bread
okay.
and butter. I don't eat those foods. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I don't know if he's gonna play Overspeed though. What do you think? You think he's gonna play Overspeed or just gonna be like, nah, just gonna play normal without Overspeed and make a lot of queens?
Yeah, no, it seems like he's just going to go for a lot of queens here.
Yeah.
I
don't know. Yeah, he's gonna do that. You're right.
Well,
I mean, it's not bad.
the thing is, I think the queen drops for him, because that's like part of it, right? Like if you're going to go for that speed, first off, it's going to be good against Banshee. Second off, it's going to be good for the actual queen drops. But it feels like he's foregoing that this time. Okay, there's another Rax on the way, so it's not going to be mech anyway. So he's almost kind of lucky in a way, right? That he's not going for it, because it doesn't seem like it would be that useful here anyways.
Well, also on this map, the thing also on this map is getting the scout is much easier because you send the overlord through that path. So you almost always get the full scout, even with 3 Marines, which I don't know what there's only 2, I don't know what third one is. So he got the full scout, so he saw his bio. So I think he's maybe pretty happy because I think GuMiho overall's bio is not that strong compared to his mech.
Yeah, yeah.
But I don't know, maybe he has something prepared. You know, you never know. Maybe he's playing well these days with bio. So we'll see.
It could be. It could be.
Like honestly, the games we watch is like he never really had a chance in the to show his thing, you know?
Everything's been ruined in the early game for GuMiho so far, unfortunately. But this game, like, Solar's basically leaving him alone, playing a very standard style. But, I mean, this style is going to be hard for GuMiho to stop. It would be hard for anyone to stop Solar playing the double Evo, you know, 1-1 for Lings.
Especially because he got the correct read. Normally, 2 Evo is not that great against Cloak Banshees. But since he's not Cloak Banshees, his layer is late. So he can upgrade the links faster. And you have like a little more leeway with your links. They're gonna be stronger in when the 2 medevacs show up, you know.
Oh, for sure. Do you think he's gonna be going Spire here or Hydralisk then? Or direct into? I mean, we don't really see direct into Hive anymore.
Yeah,
it's pretty rare.
It's pretty rare, super rare. Like, it depends on the gas, how many he makes. So he's making 5 gas, so it might be Hydra. Like you think he's making 2 more, he has 2 in the natural and 1 in the main base. So probably Hydra, but you can still go Miura with a layer cast. Oh, he's losing his game. This is not good at all. So greedy.
That was
so
a bit sloppy.
Yeah, very, very sloppy. Yeah, it's probably gonna be Hydra. Or it could still be Link Bane into Lurker, which is something that we see sometimes as well.
I don't like that as much. I think that's got some weaknesses to it that can be exploited.
I feel it has weaknesses as well. I thought like there's like some certain like marine and mine timing that kind of can kill you. But so many people use it these days that it's a viable style. It's not. It's something
people
you have
are definitely using it. That's for sure.
My favorite has always been Miralim Bane. I feel like if the player is really good with Miralim Bane, it's like the hardest to play.
Oh, it's so flexible; it can go into anything.
Yeah. Oh, this rumba is big because there's no medevacs here, so
yeah, a little bit painful. He just starts up a round of 8 Marines, so he actually doesn't have anything to help out. It's going to be a little bit. These Zerglings starting to do a lot of damage here. They're going to get in. Tank siege is up. Okay, they pull back.
Look, he's going to get attacked.
Oh, boy. Oh, things are not going well for GuMiho right now. He's going to get that siege tank.
And this all happened because he lost his Hellions early on.
Yeah.
Oh, this is looking like, honestly, against a player, the caliber of Solar, it looks like very, very, very complicated to come back, you know?
Well, Solar's sitting here on 4 bases. Look at this, the Infestation Pit coming up. So 2-2 on the way. Baneling's speed is going to be finished before GuMiho gets across the map again. So Solar, at this point, is basically invincible against what GuMiho has.
I think so. I think so sad for, he's going the Lurker style that we discussed. Little losing the cards when your build is economical and you do no damage early on is so important because you lose map control and those rumbys kind of just get you, which just happened.
Yeah.
If he had like the cards, he cannot get rumby like that.
No. Solar probably won't even try it at that point, right?
I mean, you can still try because the links are fast, but
That's true.
you know?
Just run away.
Yeah.
Hive on the way.
Yeah. Gonna be lurker.
GuMiho's trying to clear some, but like even that little clear, that minor victory, it doesn't really
Too much.
make up any of the difference.
No. Like that Rumble was too big.
Yeah.
Looking at the supply, the worker count, like GuMiho is at 59 workers. He's making 2 factories behind it. Might be the right play to turtle, try to play the long game somehow.
Yeah. No, I like that part at least, right? If we're gonna go mass siege tanks from here,
that might be like his only way. Like there's no way you can go and kill him, Solar, you know? Zero chance. It's not happening.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with that assessment more. Like, you know, sometimes you get behind, you're like, okay, let me line up a timing attack to kill him. No. It's already, the time is already passed. It can't happen. Like, in an optimal game against this build, I don't think you can kill him. Like, I don't think it's gonna happen. Like, you have to be like top 2-3 Terran in the world to be able to kill Solar in this situation. But yeah, I think if you go mass tank, like sometimes you see Zergs really get aggressive with the Lurkerling Bane. So yeah, if you have a really deep tank line, you can suddenly wipe that and be like, oh, okay, here we go, half map.
Yeah, you get a really good fight, and then you still like he still will have to turtle until like Ghost, for example, to win this game. Like there's no, I don't feel there's gonna be a timing that he will be able to move out of the map, unless like Solar throws the worst fight in the planet, like literally move command and doesn't look at anything. But
we call this the Armani style, where you like unburrow all your lurkers and you run after the planetaries. No one loves busting planetaries with lurkers.
He's
like
making
Armani.
sure of that doesn't happen. Look, he's making the armor for the planet. That's obviously the misclick, boys. But yeah, you normally want attack upgrade. Top +3, not that one. But oh, that's a big mistake, dude. Like, you don't want that upgrade right now.
No, dude, he needs it totally.
Yeah.
Yes.
Instead of +3 attack on the Marines.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You don't need Marines, man. You're only making tanks and Vikings here on out. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna next time I play, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make sure to do this. But if I lose, I'm gonna blame on you. Is that fine?
Yes, that's fine.
Right.
I like being blamed for things.
Oh, look, he's making 2 Niduses. This is what Rogue likes to do.
I like the double Nidus play.
Yeah,
I think it's underused actually. It's like I think it's a hard thing to pull off, but
especially if you're ahead like this, like there's, just
no reason not to.
No reason not to. You fly the Overseer with speed, and then you put 2 Niduses and attack somewhere, or try to get in. Now Solar is just waiting, I guess, for like.
You know what? He's like hasn't produced a Marine in a very long time. I think he actually meant to not get the +3.
You actually might be.
I think he's actually switching.
Maybe, yeah, maybe into something. You could be right.
All right, well, this is a big attack, a very big attack. A tunneling Bane's coming in. Looks like his SCV is going to be partially demolished here. The tanks, though, help him out quite a bit. A lot of Lings getting in on top of them, so he will end up losing quite a few.
Nice drop.
Yeah, the counter drop's doing all right.
Okay,
it's not the end of the world for GuMiho there, but it's not a good situation either. He's got 52 workers. He's only at 140 supply.
And he's super supply block as well. He lost a lot of supply.
Yeah, he's adding some more barracks, so yeah.
I think it was
the +3 attack. He's really missing it now.
I mean, it wouldn't be done, but
it would be done pretty soon here.
Yeah, pretty soon. Not quite yet.
It would be pretty close.
Yeah. Oh well, another squad of Marines trying to kill the creep, but he cannot land his third base again. So his economy is getting worse and worse as time goes on. +3 attack now on the way. Tanks on the way. Ghost Academy also has been completed, so he can make some ghosts. But with his economy, like so weak economy that he cannot really afford like the critical amount of cost. And look, here's GG's, man.
Okay, so GG is called, and GuMiho unfortunately gets absolutely bodied by Solar. But GuMiho just came out of the military. You can't, that's a tough matchup against Solar. First match back.
One of the harder ones. Like,
yeah, I mean,
even qualifying for GSL is already impressive, Because there's some people that didn't qualify that been playing longer and stuff,
Absolutely. And look, we'll see what he can do in maybe the last Super Tournament of the year. Obviously, next year, I think he's going to be a mainstay again very easily. Very easily. He's GuMiho. What can you?
He's a very good player. He has his own style. And once he gets everything again, he can, like his mechanics, more back up and stuff.
Yeah, and sure he'll grind his style back into what he wants it to be. This guy has already saved mech before. He can do it again.
Tort drop, baby.
Yeah. All right, on to our interview.
Of Kaiji Gaming defeats GuMiho, and he moves on to Code S.
민수 선수 바로 만나보겠습니다.
축하드립니다.
Congratulations, Solar.
감사합니다.
Thank you.
네, 오늘 유일한 3대0 승리 거두고
You are the only player today to have gained a 3-0 victory. And now you move on to the Code S. How do you feel?
사실 오기 전에
Honestly
제가
speaking, before
연습
coming here,
때도 승률이 별로 안 좋고
in practice,
그리고
my win
상대
rate wasn't
선수가
good.
워낙 뭘 할지 몰라가지고
And my
제가
opponent
다
is a
생각을
player,
해야 되다 보니까 데뷔를 다
who I'm not
하는 식으로
sure
준비를 했는데 좀
what he's gonna do
어렵더라고요,
today.
준비할 때.
I wasn't sure.
그래서 좀 걱정이 많았는데
So I was pretty worried.
다행히도 제가 그나마 생각한 쪽으로
But luckily,
경기를 상대가 플레이해줘가지고
he did play like I
사실 강민수
anticipated,
선수 무엇보다
and that's how I was
이
able to
시즌
win.
끝나고 근황이 궁금했었어요. 사실 지난
Solar, I
시즌
was wondering
조지명식
what you've been up
우승하신
to.
이후에 그 어느 때보다 8강 염원했었는데
And you've always
그동안
wanted to go to round of
멘탈
8.
관리를 잘
So how was your
이번 시즌 어떤 마음으로 임하시는지
how is your mentality right now?
사실 최근에 제가 정신적으로 좀 많이 안 좋아서
Recently, I haven't been too good in terms of mentality.
확실히 이게 조지명식 때 뭔가 조를 잘 짠다고
꼭
올라가는 거
having a
아닌
good
것
group
같고
in the group
그냥
nomination doesn't really
어느 조에 가든
confirm that you're gonna have a
잘하면 올라가는
good
것 같아서
GSL journey.
앞으로 조지명식이나 이런 거 할 때도 저는 그렇게
So
크게
from
신경
now in the group nomination,
쓰는
I'm
게
not
더
gonna
좋은
be
것
too
그래요. 좀
affected
심경의
by my
변화가
groups.
많으셨던 것 같아서 그래도 마음은 잘 잡으신 거죠?
So right now your
사실
mentality is fine,
그
right?
저번에 16강 경기 끝나고
You know,
좀 쉬면서 좀 저를 돌아보는
last round
시간을
16
가졌고
after the round
좀
16,
괜찮아진 것 같아요.
I looked back at myself and I had some
오늘
self-reflection
경기
time.
이야기도
Right now,
해볼게요.
I'm feeling a lot
돌아온
better.
고병재 선수와의 이야기 좀
And today your
준비하시면서
opponent was
어려웠다
GuMiho,
이런
who's just
말씀하시기도
come back
또
from the army.
오랜만에 또 상대해본 메카닉이 있었잖아요. 좀 어땠나요?
And you went
첫
up
경기 같은 경우는
against this
제가 초반에
mechanic after a long
굉장히
time.
불리하게 시작을
So how was
했어요.
it?
대군주도 잡히고
Well, in the beginning of the game, I've struggled. I was on the back foot.
좀 불리했는데 그래도 제가 메카닉
But despite that,
초반에 병영을 띄우셨잖아요, 골병재 선수가. 그래서 제가
GuMiho
메카닉이라고
lifted
확신을
his mechanics,
하고 맞춤 플레이를 한 게 좀
and I was able
잘
to
됐던 것 같아요.
snipe his
네. 이렇게
army
고병재 선수와의
with the right
오랜만의
strategy.
경기 그리고 또 준비하신 대로 잘 풀어주셔서 3대 0이라는
That's right, Solar. You were able to gain a perfect score today against him.
사실 지금 강민 선수 응원하시는 분들이 굉장히 많아요.
And there are a lot of
이번
fans
시즌
who are
목표
rooting for you,
어떻게 잡고
Solar.
계세요?
So what is your
일단 8강
objective for this
진출이 제일
season?
목표고요.
Well, the first
조지명식
priority is
가서도
to go to the round of
최대한
8.
조보다는
And in the group
그냥
nomination,
실력 가는 대로 제가 올라가거나 떨어진다고 생각해서 그냥
I'm gonna feel pretty indifferent about where I go in
팬분들이
terms of
지켜보고
groups.
계시거든요. 강민수 선수 마지막으로 한마디
And the
들려주세요.
fans are watching you, Solar. So anything you want to say?
연습 도와준 많은
Well, fans,
테라노스
I want to thank my fans.
그리고 집에서 응원하고 있는
I
저희
want to thank my
아내한테도
team,
고맙습니다.
and I also want to thank my
네,
wife,
다시 한번
who's watching at
16강
home.
진출 축하드립니다.
Once again, congratulations. Thank you.
네, 이렇게
All right,
후대의
thanks, Andy.
2차 마지막
Thanks
진출자
again to
강민수
Solar's wife for
선수
watching at home and supporting this pro gamer career as he moves on to the round of 16.
Where's my shout out, man? I'm a little disappointed.
I know. He didn't
What
even
is
say
this?
anything. Like, he used your queen drops twice.
Yeah. Literally getting W's
Yeah.
left and right, and
My God, 3-0 without your practice?
yeah, wouldn't be here.
It might have been a 3-1. Who knows? Okay, so these are our results for tonight. SOS 3-1 over RagnaroK. Looked way better than RagnaroK, honestly, tonight.
did.
ByuN 3-1 over Percival.
Look well, better.
That
as
was a
well.
pretty good match, I think,
But
overall.
I
but-
will say ByuN play better than
Yeah,
overall.
for
Yeah.
sure, for sure. And our next matches, guys, it's going to be on Monday. Keen versus RagnaroK and Cure against Lenok. I am extra excited about Cure versus Lenok. I love Lenok.
He plays. I play against him in the ladder. He
Yeah.
plays his own style, man. It's like GuMiho, but with Zerg, you know?
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to see
Yeah.
it. All right.
I can tell you something. He really likes Burrow, so.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is going to be awesome. Of course, we also have the round of 16 group nomination on Monday after those two matches.
Right,
So
I'll be here.
it's going to be a long night. You are, for sure. And I'll be here, too. All right. So some awesome matches still to come. Who do you think wins both those matches?
Keen is pretty good in TBT, but Ryong is his best matchup, so I think Keen, but
Yeah.
King Cure, I will say.
King Cure?
Yeah, King Cure.
It seems like a pretty safe bet.
What about
I would
you?
love to see Lenok, though, advance. Like,
Not impossible, but
Lenok is one of my favorite players of all time.
but
So.
Cure, man. It's
Yeah.
probably one of the best runs we have.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Kira's been up and down, though.
In GSL, but in the
Yeah.
other places, he wins everything.
That is true. He does very well in online. He always
Yeah.
has. But I don't know. In GSL, like for the
Yeah.
past few seasons,
Yeah.
I could take him or leave him. Since
Yeah.
basically since when he got to the finals against TY, since
Yeah.
then he's been.
Yeah, right.
But Special, this was fantastic having you cast here, man.
I loved it. You have no idea. One of my dreams came true.
It's amazing. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Guys, thank you for watching. We'll be back on Monday.
So yeah, boys and girls.